Bumblebee. Bumblebees are a type of bee that are typically larger and hairier than honeybees. They are known for their distinctive black and yellow striped pattern, which serves as a warning to potential predators. Bumblebees are important pollinators, playing a vital role in the pollination of many plant species. Bumblebees can be found in many parts of the world, but are most commonly found in temperate climates. They are social insects and live in colonies, with a queen bee at the center of each colony. The queen bumblebee is responsible for laying eggs, while the worker bees collect nectar and pollen, care for the young, and defend the colony. Here are some interesting facts about bumblebees and their life cycle. Number 1. Bumblebees are social insects that live in colonies. Each colony typically consists of a queen bee, several male drones, and female worker bees. Number 2. The queen bee is the largest bee in the colony, and she is responsible for laying eggs. She can live for up to a year, while the worker bees typically only live for a few weeks. Number 3. Bumblebees are important pollinators of many plants, including many crops such as tomatoes, blueberries, and squash. Number 4. Bumblebees have a special structure called a bus pollination mechanism, which allows them to extract pollen from flowers that other bees cannot. Number 5. Bumblebee colonies are annual, meaning that they only survive for 1 year. At the end of the summer, the queen bee produces new queens and male drones, which will mate and start new colonies in the following spring. Number 6. Bumblebees are able to regulate their body temperature by shivering their wing muscles. This allows them to fly and forage for food in cooler temperatures than other bee species. Number 7. Bumblebees have long tongues that they use to reach the nectar inside flowers that other bees cannot access. Number 8. Bumblebees can fly at speeds of up to 15 miles per hour, and they are able to hover in mid-air, which makes them excellent pollinators of flowers that require a lot of energy to access. Number 9. Bumblebees are not aggressive, but they will defend their nests if threatened. However, their stingers are not barbed like those of honeybees, which means that they can sting multiple times without injuring themselves. Number 10. Bumblebees are facing threats such as habitat loss, pesticide use, and climate change. Conservation efforts are underway to help protect bumblebees and their habitats. Bumblebees face a number of biological challenges. Number 1. Climate fluctuations. Bumblebees have a limited temperature range that they can tolerate, and changes in weather patterns due to climate change can disrupt their foraging patterns and nesting behavior. Extreme weather events, such as droughts or floods, can also impact their food sources and nesting sites. Number 2. Parasites and diseases. Bumblebees can be infected by a range of parasites and diseases, including the cena bombi, a fungal parasite that can reduce the lifespan and reproductive success of infected bees. Other pathogens, such as viruses and bacteria, can also infect bumblebees and impact their health. Number 3. Competition with other bee species. Bumblebees may have to compete with other bee species for food and nesting sites. For example, honeybees and native bee species may compete with bumblebees for access to flowers and nectar sources. Number 4. Limited genetic diversity. Bumblebee populations with limited genetic diversity may be more vulnerable to environmental stresses and less able to adapt to changing conditions. Habitat fragmentation and loss of genetic diversity due to habitat destruction can impact the resilience of bumblebee populations. Number 5. Reproductive challenges. Bumblebee queens have to find suitable nesting sites and establish new colonies each year. Reproduction is a crucial stage in the life cycle of bumblebees, and any disruption to their ability to reproduce can impact their survival and the overall health of their populations.